What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel if you're a returning subscriber, and if you're new. In today's video, I'm coming to you guys with like kind of sort of a different setup. This is technically like my gaming area and my gaming setup, so it doesn't look, how I usually used to look. Where I be sitting in my chair in my room, but that's just because I'm using my camera now to be my face cam in my gameplays, so I really don't want to move it. I ain't gonna cap. I can't wait to really decorate the background of this so it looks more aesthetically pleasing for my gaming videos. And also if I do my like book talks here, I also want to start doing what's it called, reading sprints. And now that I have everything properly set up, I think that's what we're gonna be doing. Some reading sprints. That'd be really fun. But I know it's been a long time no see. I ain't gonna cap, it's been a long time. That's because one, I've been finishing up my master's, my first semester of my master's program, which I finished, I want to say April 29th, 28th, 29th. That was the last day. It's currently May 9th. I'm recording this. So turns out the gag is I kind of sort of lied. I told you guys in that in one of my communities tab posts that technically I wasn't going to start my summer classes until like May 17th or something like that. That was a lie. Turns out my summer classes don't start until June 3rd. A part of me wants to be happy because I have a month of free time that I've been just recording video games, and now I'm going to get back to uploading and recording my book content. I mean, I've been reading, I just haven't been talking to you guys because I've been so focused on trying to get my gaming situation set up. But at the same time, I'm also scared because I'm like, what the fuck am I about to be learning from June 3rd to like July 3rd? Like, it's a very short period of time, and usually like summer classes start in like, when do they start? They usually start in May. They start in May, like late middle of May to ending in the middle of July. But the fact that my classes are going to start in June to July, it's just very scary. It's very scary. I ain't going to cap. It's very scary. So pray for me. Cross your fingers that they not about to be trying to finesse nothing within the 6 weeks. They not trying to do nothing crazy to me, okay? Because ain't nobody got time for that. But I gotta take advantage of this free month. So coming to you guys with the gaming content. If you guys want to subscribe to my gaming channel, Play Too Much, please, by all means, go ahead and subscribe. I'm constantly uploading now on that channel, and I just uploaded, by the time I'm recording this, my first gameplay. Since for a while, it's been a first in a long time. Okay, when will this will come up on Saturday, so you guys will by then see 2 videos uploaded of gameplays of Red Dead Redemption 2. The first part and the second part by the time you see this video, which is going to be uploaded on Saturday, which is also my birthday. My birthday is on Saturday, May 11th. So, period, okay? So, yeah, you guys, I need to stop rambling. I just want to catch you guys up on what's going on. And so in this video, as you guys can see from the title, I'm coming to you guys with my I'm coming to you guys with my summer TBR question mark, to be honest, because honestly, y'all know how I am with TBRs. I rarely follow them, but it's so fun to just, just to be delusional. Ain't that what they say? Just to be delusional for a little bit, In this case, me thinking that I'm gonna read all. I'm not gonna read all, obviously. But this is just like what I think I will read this summer. Is it delusional? Yeah, because y'all already know me and TBRs don't mix. But I mean, what is gonna hurt being a little delusional every now and then, So that's pretty much what we're doing. So I'm gonna give you guys my book list of books I kind of plan on reading this summer. I do have some summer themed books, and then I have just some regular books as well in this, and I also have some manga as well. I can tell you now, none of the manga is giving summery vibes, honestly, but I do have some books like towards the end of this list that give summer vibes. And I think really what gives the other books summer vibes is just the color of the damn covers. They look very summery, cute, very vibrant, got some orange, pinkish colors and shit in it. So that's why I'm like, oh, summertime. But the plot really ain't got nothing to do with summer or nothing like that. But it don't matter. At the end of the day, hopefully I get to some of these this summer. Okay, so with all that being said, let's just go ahead and jump right into the video. So I'm going to start off with my manga first because I don't know, I always start off with my manga. And also I'm going to start off with the new ones that I have not read. I have not read yet. So the first one that I have here is Given by Natsuki Kizu. You already know I'm terrible with names. Okay. I know this is about music and this is a BL romance. It says right here, love of music unites the four members of the band Given. Hot-headed guitarist Yama, playboy drummer Akihiko, gentle bassist Haruki, and Mafuyu, a singer gifted with great talent and burdened by past tragedy. Their struggles and conflicts may drive them apart, but their bond to the music and to one another always brings them back together again. It says Rizuko Niyama is bored with it all, with school, with his basketball club, and even with his one true passion, playing guitar. That is until the day he finds his favorite hidden napping spot occupied by a strange boy cradling a broken string guitar. At first, Niyama is nonplussed. What the fuck? I've never even seen that word a day in my life. By Mafuyu Sato and his slightly odd behavior. But when, on a whim, he asks Mafuyu to sing, the power of that song pierces him to the core. Bitch, that was brutal. That was violent. Me trying to read that damn summary. But anyway, that's Given the first volume. I've had the first and the second volume. And I don't know. It's BL, it's music. I'm excited to see what this is all about. The art looks nice too. Okay. He kind of look cute. I ain't gonna cap. Y'all see him? This one? He looks cute. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, that's Given first volume. The next new volume that I have is My Happy Marriage. The original concept is by Akumi Ajitoji. I'm done trying to pronounce their names. I'm so sorry. I'm just genuinely not going to do it anymore. I've had enough. Okay. My Happy Marriage, Volume 1. Okay, it says a Cinderella-inspired slow burn historical romance with a paranormal twist set in Tashio era Japan. Okay. All she wanted was a bit of happiness, considered nigh worthless for having failed to inherit the superhuman powers of the bloodline into which she was born. Mio Samurai, I think that's a samurai, lives her days unwanted and unloved. Her stepmother and her very own father have little time or affection for her, and Mio must suffer being treated as a servant by her half-sister who, unlike Mio, is blessed with the unusual power of their blood. Ultimately seen as nothing more than a nuisance and a drain on the family wealth, Mio is packed off to the Kudo house as a bridal candidate for its heir, Kyoka Kudo. Ultimately seen as nothing more than a nuisance and drain on the family wealth, Mio is packed off to the Kudo house as a bridal candidate for its heir, Kyoko Kudo. Whispers abound about the Kudo clan, the most powerful in all the land, but will the allegedly cold and cruel house into which Mio aims to marry prove much warmer than the family she left behind? That sounds really good, actually. That sounds really good. My Happy Marriage. Okay, period. I think I have the first and the second volume of this. So this is definitely one that I think I will hop into this summer. Okay, that sounds really, really good, actually. I ain't gonna lie. The next new one and the last new one that I have as far as manga goes is Lovesick Ellie Volume 1. Hope you guys can see. Okay, Lovesick Ellie Volume 1. It says, pervy girl meets two-faced boy. At her high school, she's Iriko. I'm not even going to pronounce the last name. I've had enough, honestly. The girl's so boring, no one remembers she exists. But online, she's Lovesick Ellie, a brass and lusty alternate persona with quite a viral following. Ellie's favorite pastime, spying on her handsome and perfect classmate Omi, is spinning wild fantasies in the form of very thirsty tweets, but one day, quite by accident, Enrico learned that Omi isn't as perfect as she thought, and he discovers her secret to boot. The outrageous Sojo comedy finally comes to print. So, I've heard a lot about this. This is very popular. So, yeah, I've heard really like a lot about this manga. So, Lovesick Ellie Volume 1, I think I will definitely hop into it because I think for this one also I have Volume 1 and Volume 2. Come on. Okay, sorry y'all, my other lighting is connected to my PS5, so I have to have that one for it to work. But yeah, Lovesick Ellie Volume 1, I think I'll hop into this summer. And so the next ones that I have, I probably won't go in too deep just because I've talked about these in like my previous wrap-ups. Maybe only one of them because I haven't read this one in a long time. But this first one is going to be Volume 7, Cheeky Brat. Ain't much need to be said about this one. I love Cheeky Brat. It's one of my favorite mangas. Love it to death. 10 toes down. 10 out of 10 recommend. So, if you want to hear any like of my input on this volume or this series, watch my monthly wrap-ups. I know I have some pictures of some of them, like some of the other Cheeky Brat volumes in my thumbnail, so you can see which video has that, a little discussion about that volume. But, baby, I love Cheeky Brat. I love it. So, 10 out of 10 recommend. The other one that I would read too that I don't even have with me because I forgot to grab it off my shelf, Spy Family. I don't know which volume I'll be on, but whichever volume I need to be on, that's the one I'm going to be on this summer. Period. Because I love me some Spy Family. Okay, this is one that's not new, but I haven't read in a long time, and I don't think I've read recently while I talked to you guys about it in my monthly wrap-ups, but it is Death Note. This is Death Note Volume 3. I feel like Death Note is a very popular manga series, okay? So I don't know if I really need to go into detail about Death Note. I mean, it is a manga, it is a anime. I could read you guys a little synopsis of the whole entire series. It says Light Yagami is an A student with great prospects, and he's bored out of his mind. But all that changes when he finds the Death Note, a notebook dropped by a rogue Shinigami death god. Any human whose name is written in the notebook dies, and now Light has vowed to use the power of the Death Note to rid the world of evil. But when criminals begin dropping dead, the authorities send the legendary detective L to track down the killer. With L hot on his heels, will Light lose sight of his noble goal or his life? That's just like the overall synopsis of the entire volume series of Death Note. And baby, it hits. It's really good, honestly. I only read obviously the first two, but they stinking hit. They're really, really good. I tried to watch the anime. I watched like maybe the first episode, and then I just never did it because I didn't want it to spoil into me reading the manga. So I think I'm probably going to read all the manga and then eventually hop back into watching the actual anime of it. But allergies is the pitch, honestly. And then the next one is Assassination Classroom Volume 5. This one's going to be hard to show because it's white. Oh, there you go. Volume 5, Assassination Classroom. 10 out of 10 recommend. Love this series. Love this, I just love the series. Okay, I've talked about this in previous, monthly wrap-up, so I'm not going to go too deep into that. But baby, it hits. It hits. It's so good. It's so good. And I know that one is, I think it's an anime too. I don't know if it's an anime movie or an anime show. I think it's a movie. I'm not sure, but I might check it out when I finish. I heard that the movie, I heard in general, like the series itself, either if it's the movie or the manga, it's very sad at the end. So, okay. Maybe one day I need to do a binge read of Assassination Classroom. But yeah, you guys, that's pretty much it for all the mangas that I want to read this summer. Let's just go ahead and jump into the books that I want to read. So the first one I have here is Vanessa Jarrett Got a Man by Laqueta. Not sure how to pronounce her name. This is just pretty much about a woman who just recently divorced from her husband, who was a piece of shit and trash. And then you have this guy here who comes in, who is a police officer, who's pretty much asking her for her help to try to get her ex-husband away from his little sister because they're supposed to be engaged. His little sister and her ex-husband are supposed to be engaged, but he could tell that her ex-husband is full of shit and trash, and so he's coming to her asking for her help to help him. I think it's kind of like a fake dating type shit, like where they fake date and like he brings her to like their home because like his sister is engaged, so they're like having engagement parties and stuff like that, like having all the families together. So if they fake date, he could bring her as his plus one, and then he can like they can team up and help to like pretty much expose the ex-husband for how filthy he is to his little sister. And also, did I mention that the motherfucker that stole her grandmother ring and is using her grandmother's ring to propose to his little sister? He stole her ring. He stole her ring, which is her grandmother's ring, to propose to another bitch. Now, this is the book that I did start, but I ended up DNF for like maybe last year. I ain't gonna cap. But it was also, the only reason I DNF'd it because the chapters were long as hell. And I just forgot. Y'all know I don't like long chapters. But honestly, the premise of the story is juicy as fuck. And also, he found her because he's a police officer. Just if you're wondering, how the hell would he find her? But that's how. But yeah, Vanessa Jerry's Got a Man. I gotta read that this summer, period. Which is crazy because I think I started the book last summer and I DNF'd it. So now I'm about to pick it up this summer. So that's one. The next one that I want to read that I told you guys, I think I told you guys about this one. I knew I wanted to read it because I want to kind of do like a vlog type thing with this because I plan on going to see the Braves on the 19th of May. And so I feel like it's a perfect time. I have to read this one soon than the other ones because if I'm going on the night, you can't even see. It's so damn light, you can't even see. If I'm going on the 19th and it's currently the 9th, I have to hop into this one very soon. But this is The Proposal by Jasmine Guillory. This is about a woman who has been dating this guy for like maybe about 6 months or so. It ain't been that long. And so he takes her to a Dodgers game, which you guys don't know. Baseball, Dodgers, and he pretty much tried to propose to her on the big screen. But the gag is they only been dating 6 months and he don't really even know her name like that. So she says no on the big screen. And obviously that kind of like puts everybody out the mood, like boo, all that shit like that. So you have this guy here who comes in to save her from all like the drama and like, cause of course, you know, people are recording this, putting this on social media, and so he pretty much saves her, and then they kind of like brew some type of romance and stuff like that. But the thing is, he's a character from the Wedding Date book, the Wedding Date that I read like way back in the day. But he is, I like how authors do that when they have a book and they have like side characters, and then like the side characters become main characters of their own book. So that, sorry y'all, I hit the damn mic. But that's pretty much who he is. I forgot his name. What was his name? Carlos. He was the friend of the main character in The Wedding Date. Yeah, I think he's a doctor or some shit. Oh, he's a kid doctor, like a pediatrician, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's what the main character for The Wedding Date was, and he was also, they worked at the same job, so I think he is a pediatrician as well. But y'all, again, baseball and me going to a baseball game next week. I think it's next Sunday. Yeah. So I gotta read this and then capture footage of me at the Braves game. Even though of course they're different baseball teams, but at the end of the day, it'll still hit. So yes, that's The Proposal by Jasmine Guillory. The next one that I want to read this summer is Charming as a Verb by Ben Felipe. I'm not gonna do too much talking about this because I believe I talked about this in another video about another TBR video that I said I was going to do that I did not do. I don't think I've read that one damn book from that TBR, and this one was in it. So yeah, I'm not going to talk too much about this one. I'm not going to talk too much about this one either because this one is actually pretty popular, and I talked again about this book in another video. But this is Excuse Me While I Ugly Cry by Joya Goffney. This one. I actually tried to read this video where I talked about that TBR that I wanted to read. I'll probably post a picture somewhere up in this video of the video I'm talking about. I actually tried to read this book within that TBR frame. I read the first chapter. No, the first page. Let me stop lying. I read the first page and I was quick to put it down because it was already, I'm such a picky reader, truly, honestly. Like, it'd be the littlest things that just take me off about a book, and of course that had to happen at the very beginning of the book. Hence why I just I put it down very quickly. But I'm going to retry it because I heard it's a really, really good book, and I want to give it a try. And I think it gives summer vibes at least. I mean, it's set in school, so not really summer vibes because obviously summer, we ain't got no school. But I mean, I technically do. I have summer classes, but whatever. The cover's giving summery. I don't know. And I really want to read it. So I'm like, yeah, I'll probably read that this summer. The next 2 books are a part of a series. I read the first book of it, and I genuinely enjoyed it. Which I don't know why I'm acting so shocked. I guess because it's given vibes of a series that I would have read like in my younger freshman college years, high school, senior year vibes. It's giving very much 2018. Well, I think these came out. When did these come out? Hold on. Let me look up and see when these books came out. Damn, just tell me the damn release date. Oh my god. It came out in 2015. No one is given, it's given very much those type of vibes. Honestly, I ain't gonna cap. But it's none other than The Mistake and The Score by L. Kennedy. Yeah, I kind of want to read them. I read the deal, and I love the like side drama as far as like the whole musical thing with her like musical mate and stuff like that. I don't remember like verbatim for it, but I remember a little bit of that, and I love that drama. I really did. I enjoyed that, and also like the drama within the relationship between the 2 characters. So The Mistake and The Score. I don't even know which one is which order is which. I don't know. I'll have to look them up, but I want to read these this summer. I'm not going to talk about them because, again, these are hella popular, so it ain't nothing I need to say about those. Rocky, please move your tail. He's hitting the door, so if y'all hear any noise, it's him. These are the last 2 books. This is a series I have in my hand, and I have another book, and these are literally the only ones that are pretty much, besides The Proposal, because I feel like that gives summery vibes, especially because, baseball only comes through a certain season, like spring and summer. So, and fall, low-key, spring, summer, and fall. Damn, like baseball is a long-ass game, honestly. Long-ass season, I should say. Sport, to be honest. Like, they be playing all through 3 damn seasons. Spring, summer, and fall. The fuck? It's just a lot. But, besides that one, these are the only 2 that are really giving like the summer feel. This one, which is shocking because I've never read it, and I've never even watched a little series on Amazon Prime. You guys can probably guess by me just saying that, but it's none other than The Summer I Turned Pretty series. I have it, and I have yet to read it. I don't even know the order of the damn books, to be honest with you. I don't really know what's book 1, 2, or 3, but The Summer I Turned Pretty. Can you guys see? It's so bright. I'm so sorry, y'all. My lighting is so bright you can barely see. But these are... Let me see something. Let me see if I can turn it down a little bit. Okay. Can you see now? A little bit. But anyways. Okay. This sets the mood right here. This light right here. Let me turn this a little bit. That set the mood a little bit. But yeah. The Summer I Turned Pretty series. I've never read it. I tried to read it last year in the summertime. That was a fail. It did not work. So I'm going to try again this summer reading this series. And I might even like watch the actual series as well and like compare and contrast the book to the series because I like doing that. But yeah. The Summer I Turned Pretty. That'll be really fun. And again, I ain't going to read that synopsis because I mean like I feel like y'all know about that book too, or the series at least. And then coming in as the very last book that I want to read this summer, which is again another very popular book that I don't think I'm going to even read the synopsis for, but it's going to be none other than Beach Read by Emily Henry. You know what's crazy? I got about 3 books from her. Tell me how many Emily Henry books I read. 0. I've read 0 of her books, yet I have 3 of them. Tell me why. But this is summer. Beach read. Literally says beach on it. So, I guess I could read a synopsis since this is the last book I have on this list. It says, Augustus Everett is an acclaimed author of literary fiction. January Andrews writes best-selling romance. When she pens a happily ever after, he kills off his entire cast. They're popular opposites. In fact, the only thing they have in common is that for the next 3 months, they're living in neighboring beach houses, broke and bogged down with writer's block. Then, one hazy evening, one thing leads to another, and they strike a deal designed to force them out of their creative ruts. Augustus will spend the summer writing something happy, and January will spend she will pen the next great American novel. She'll take him on field trips worthy of any rom-com montage, and he'll take her to interview surviving members of a backwoods death cult, obviously. Everyone will finish a book and no one will fall in love, really. Honestly, it sounds really good. I ain't gonna cap. So, the names are hella interesting. January Andrews. Really? Who the fuck named they child that? Well, anyways, that is the list of books that I think I will be reading this year. This summer, I should say. I think it's a pretty good list of books. Maybe only about 3 of them really give the summer vibes, but at the end of the day, does it really matter? Does it really? So, yeah, you guys, I know, long time no see, but I'm going to get back to it, I promise y'all. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button, and also make sure to turn on your notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a video. And with all that being said, I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.